The Swedish striker, who is currently shining at Newcastle United, is determined to change the course of his professional career towards Anfield, and fans can barely contain their excitement over this potential record-breaking deal. It's no secret that Liverpool have been spending heavily this summer, but the idea of bringing Isac into the squad elevates expectations to unimaginable heights. The Reds' transfer campaign this year has already been nothing short of spectacular. With approximately £260 million spent so far, including the recent arrival of Hugo Ekitike, the club's transfer window appeared to have no more surprises in store. However, as always in football, a fresh wave of speculation has taken over the market. News that Liverpool are prepared to offer £130 million for Alexander Isac has unleashed a whirlwind of possibilities. Such a colossal fee would not only place the player among the world's most expensive footballers, but also solidify the club's relentless ambition to strengthen in order to dominate both the European and domestic scenes. For Liverpool supporters, this is a clear indication that the club is committed to building a side capable of achieving future glory. Alexander Isac, for his part, seems to be at a pivotal point in his career. At 25, he has already proven himself to be one of the Premier League's most talented forwards, with the ability to finish chances, create opportunities and lead the line for any side. However, his desire to wear Liverpool's iconic red shirt shows that he's seeking something more, a legacy. According to sources close to the player, Isac has opened the door to Liverpool, making it clear he's keen to be part of the Reds' ambitious project. Furthermore, he has turned down offers from Saudi clubs such as Al Hilal, reinforcing his preference to remain in top-level European football. This decision reflects not only his passion for the game, but also his long-term vision. From Newcastle United's perspective, the situation is complex and fraught with challenges. Valuing Isac at £150 million may seem like a strategy to ward off suitors, but Liverpool appear undeterred. On the contrary, the Reds are preparing a £130 million bid, a fee that would break all records for transfers in British football. This type of investment signals that the club is willing to go beyond all financial limits to ensure success. It's worth noting that earlier this same summer, Liverpool had already shattered records with the arrival of Florian Wirtz for £116 million. Now, with Isac potentially coming into the picture, there's a palpable sense that we are witnessing the dawn of a new golden era for the club. Meanwhile, Newcastle face a real dilemma. Losing Isac would be a major blow to the team, especially considering their attempts to strengthen the squad this summer have so far proven frustrating. To date, Anthony Elanga has practically been their only significant signing, while targets such as Liam Delap, João Pedro and James Trafford have slipped through their fingers. To make matters worse, the ideal replacement for Isac, Hugo Ekitike, now belongs to Liverpool. The Magpies are racing against time to find alternatives, with Brentford's Yoanni Wissa emerging as one of their primary targets in a deal valued at £35 million. Benjamin Sesko, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Lois Openda are also on the list of potential reinforcements, but can Newcastle put together a solid plan B before it's too late? On the other hand, Liverpool appear poised for a significant restructuring of their attack. Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez, at two key figures in the current squad, are expected to leave the club this summer. Diaz is increasingly close to reaching an agreement with Bayern Munich, which could bring the Reds around £70 million. As for Núñez, despite his undeniable talent, he seems not to have fully won the trust of the supporters or coaching staff. His departure would open the door for Isac to take centre stage in the attack, creating a new dynamic within the team. Just imagine Isac combining with Mohamed Salah and Liverpool's other stars. It would be an explosion of creativity and efficiency capable of frightening any opponent. The impact of such a transfer would extend far beyond the pitch. For Liverpool supporters, Isac's arrival would symbolise hope and renewal. For decades, the club has been renowned for attracting international stars and transforming them into global icons. Players like Steven Gerrard, Fernando Torres and Virgil van Dijk became part of the club's history thanks to the Anfield mystique and their special bond with the fans. If Isac truly becomes part of this lineage, he will have the chance to etch his name alongside these giants. And for the supporters, the prospect of seeing such a talented player don the Liverpool shirt is one that evokes dreams and powerful memories.
Moreover, there's a natural fascination with following the twists and turns of high-profile negotiations like this. Modern football is a spectacle, both on and off the pitch, and stories like this capture the imagination of millions around the world. every detail, from agent talks to financial strategies, and how will Isac adapt to the club's trademark playing style? These are the questions that fuel fan passion and keep football alive as one of humanity's greatest collective narratives. For Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp, or his successor, should a change at the helm occur, the arrival of Isac could signal a tactical revolution. The German coach is famous for his intense attacking approach, and a player with Isac's versatility would fit perfectly into that mould. Capable of playing as a central striker or in a supporting role, he offers multiple options for Klopp to explore. In addition, his physical and technical attributes enable him to contribute both in build-up play and in front of goal. In a league as competitive as the Premier League, having such a well-rounded weapon could make all the difference. As we await the conclusion of this thrilling saga, it's worth reflecting on the impact that major transfers have on modern football. They don't just shape the future of the clubs involved, they also influence the way supporters connect with their teams. When a player like Alexander Isak chooses a new path, he carries with him dreams, aspirations and promises. And for Liverpool, that promise is of even more glorious days ahead. Regardless of the final outcome, the mere fact that we're witnessing this journey is reason enough to celebrate the magic